Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts for Kaiserreich Hunan. Let's continue on where we last left off. So we're now at war with the Fetian government. So this is it. This is when Chinese liberalism will end up on top, ladies and gentlemen. But look, we have, one division, one division, one division. Like, it's nothing. It's a shitty Marvel movie that we got on our border right now, and that's a TV show. It doesn't matter. Is that one of the good ones? I don't know. Either way, I'm feeling pretty confident in our ability. They're doing like the river crossing penalty minus 40%. Honestly, not bad. Not a bad one. Is there a river here? No, but there is a river there, so we're not going to push that way. Hold these troops back. Let's push in something like this. Japan has now occupied some German territories. So Japan is at war with Germany, so that should hopefully at least a little bit keep them off our back. But, you know, once Fetian government starts to actually collapse, Japan is almost certainly going to intervene. How? I mean, Japan's not that influential in the Fetian government. So perhaps they won't intervene. Actually, where are these guys going? I've noticed that they've left immediately. I'm going to send one of you over to this direction. You can now move your way up. Go to Wexian and then to Yangtai. And let's just capture the Shaodong Peninsula. I think that seems great for us. It is 1940. None of these, I think, are what we want to see. You know, 1940 artillery. That is something much more along what I would like to see. Okay, you guys will go here. Move your way across the river. Looking pretty good. Go up to Xiamen. Shrink our lines here a little bit. Because again, the Fetian government, they are still at war with the Shangxi clique as well, which is nice. They'll be a little distracted here. And because the front line is so small, we should not end up in the same situation we ended up against the Qing. Where we're getting encircled, and then we're encircling them, and it's a weird back and forth. We should be in a much nicer spot. Okay, Siam has collapsed. Which is fine, because again, Germany is not one of those countries we're going to end up going to war with. Or at least we shouldn't be. You are... Where's the supply hub we got? We got a supply hub in Jinan. A couple of ports. And then we have one right next to Yangquang and towards Baoding. If that's the case, we're going to push you towards Herbie fully loaded. Move you up north. 89 is looking good. I mean, we're not doing as well as I would have liked originally, which is a bit of a shame. But I think we're still doing okay. Can I train more units? We have 5,000 rifles. We had new units ready to go. Okay, excellent. So deploy these guys. These will help make up for some of the losses we took in the original war. And then Cheng Pujian. Let's throw you on this line for now. We'll make you into the yellow army. Looks good. And how many guns do we have now? Negative 372, but I'll be done in like 12 days. Excellent. And actually, because we have so many trucks, you can probably go up probably actually go up 2 motorization levels. Okay, we can go up 1 motorization level for right now. So that's good there. Artillery is still looking nice. The port equipment is still looking okay. Hold your position quickly. Move you up. And while you're moving in this direction as well, 72 is looking good. Push up, push up. Give you some assistance. You're at 84%, huh? Could probably move you this way. They've once again abandoned Chainan. Okay, 86. Bring you in for reinforcements. I mean, killing Shangxi would be nice. It'd also be nice if, you know, Tibet or... Well, East Turkestan's not going to help us out. In Mongolia, we definitely do not want our faction because they're at war with the Russians. But it would be nice if, like, Tibet, at the very least, would join our faction. But I understand maybe why they would not be too interested in doing that. Okay, we're almost across the river. Go take this port. We have more troops now in Quainan. Give you support here. Okay, so the initial push, I will say, is not going to the exact way I wanted it to go. But if we can, like, take the supply hub here, I mean, that should, I think, effectively completely cripple Fantian troop movements. Because this, if you take this whole area is not going to get any more supplies. You, I guess, get supplies maybe from Tainan. I mean, I don't know if supplies will actually go through here. Okay, hold your position. Army shortcomings. Are we doing our final level of army reform? Yeah, 155 days on you, and then we'll get a reformed military, which would be quite nice. 82. We've now taken our supply hub, which is fantastic. Now, we don't own the supply hub, unfortunately. You're finished. Ban exports. Is there anything else we want to do for our military tree right now? Army experience gain goes up by 0.1. 50 command power is fine. 50 planes? I mean, could theoretically be useful. Okay, no, you are not what I'm looking for at all. Reconnaissance breakthrough, damage reduction from CAS. Usually it's pretty good. Fighting government, I don't think it has that many troops, but we do need to get it in order to get down this path anyways. So let's do the concealment. Get our max planning. Be able to hold our ground a little bit better. And now you can see that these Fathian troops are now losing supplies. Because they can't actually supply their army to a decent amount. So we need to connect you by rail, which requires us to take these handful of provinces. So we're going to switch you up, and then you're going to come assist in you. So let me take the railroad, connect that supply hub to our current capital. We'll be looking very, very pretty up north. That much is true. Got our reinforcements here as well. And when will you be ready to deploy? Because again, I'm fine deploying them at 15%. I don't care if they're pretty weak. That's not my main concern. My main concern is whether or not they're active bodies on the field. I'm sure you were 10. Are these in core? I guess we're not even core territories. Is Beijing a core? Beijing's a core. Shangxi cliques at 59%. They capitulated 0, which is a bit of a piss off. Not too much we can do about that. Yeah, these guys have low supplies, so they should be pretty easy to actually deal with. Spread you guys out. Capture the whole railroad. Yeah, and there's a supply hub in Yan'an, but that's supporting Shangxi. That is not supporting the Fathian government. And Shangxi is just not who I really care about right now. I mean, I'll care about them, of course, at some point in the future. Just probably not for a while. And I think all of you guys will deploy straight into Yellow Army. Deploy immediately. I do not care if your strength is low. Your job is primarily so that I can shrink Red Army line so they can go closer towards Beijing. That's their job. So, you know, we can start that process now. I'll shrink you guys down. Can I shrink you down one more province? No. Okay. Hold this line. 42. I mean, 320 days, honestly, is not that bad. More defense, more breakthrough. I mean, getting to see some anti-tank could theoretically be useful against Japan. But the AI typically doesn't build that many tank divisions. Give me the 1% coordination. I know it's not that crazy, but I think it still would be a help for us. And then once this railroad's connected, we will own the supply hub. Which means all of our troops here will be supplied where they need to be. Are you a supply? And you're also a supply hub, so I would like to take this as well, if at all possible. For Yellow Army, what do I have you guys plan to do? They might as well get our planning bonus, right? I guess you just push your way here. What do we have for our main leader? Organization, reinforcement rate. Is our reinforcement rate, like, incredibly high? Yeah, 20% is just actually absurd. And how long until you are connected? 8 days. So 1 week is not bad. And then we can push away toward Baoding, take Beijing pretty quickly as well. Especially once we have the supply hub up and running. It should not be a problem at all. They take Jinan, go up towards Dijiao, push away towards Chinayan. I think that makes the most sense. And then we just kind of encircle the troops that are currently in Shaodong. Again, we can't take Tainan. You know, it's an international mandate because the goddamn pig capitalist, imperialists have taken all of our concession cities. But that will be resolved in due time. Because these guys have low supplies. I guess they maybe have some supplies from Toyon. Probably not that many. And then in tomorrow, these guys should get their supplies up. Excellent. Okay, let's go take these areas here. And now that they have lost their supplies, we can push in like so. Actually, you move in this way. Moving towards Baoding. And then we can start moving our way through you. Okay, not that it's the most important area to actually control. It's just going to be nice for us. We can get ourselves potentially... Okay, you're now encircled. I'm going to need you to last stand, my friends. You're at 7960, 80%. Move our way up here to leave your position. And we have 6 divisions on this line, 17 on you. Honestly, I think that seems more than fair. So who's on this line? Both of you guys, huh? Okay. We'll go towards the port. Bring you in for support as well. Yeah, so we're going to get ourselves 1 encirclement. Maybe. Okay, you've taken this back. But we'll keep on the pressure. 92%. How many guns do we have? We're minus 6,000. Mostly for reinforcement. Or mostly for new divisions, which is fine. If you're going to be missing troops, that's where you want to be missing them. Push you here. You're still last standing. I'm going to bring you back to this army. And then there's go Baoding. And again, you're on your way to Beijing. And there is a lovely small encirclement against a handful of Fatine troops. Now, if we can basically kill the entire Fatine army and then fight Japan afterwards, that's going to be the best position for us. Because if the Fatine government doesn't have any units, it's just going to be Japan. Now, Japan, of course, has a big army. I'm not denying that. But Japan, again, they're fighting Germany. German troops have actually landed in the Philippines, so there's probably actual ground combat going on over there. Which is what we want to, is what we want to see. 80%. You're a Japanese division. We're not at war with you. You're going to get encircled, which will mean that you guys are now encircled properly. Hold your position for just one quick moment, and then push your way back towards Beijing. I don't know if taking Beijing is going to trigger Japan entering the war. Usually it's Shenyang that triggers it. But because they already own Beijing, it might be Beijing that triggers it as well. So if that's the case, hypothetically, we probably want to move our way towards Daotong. Get all of these troops in Shaanxi encircled and just slowly kill them off. I think that is probably the best plan for us. Okay, move you guys in like so. Keep on trying to push. Denmark has claimed neutrality in the Second Weltkrieg. That's really not pushing as well as I thought you would, huh? A little unfortunate, but what can you do? What can you do? Because this is going to be cleaned up. Which is nice. We can clean up this tiny circle as well. You will get killed. A free military factory. Lack of resource penalty is okay. What do you give us? Max planning, army experience plus 50. I mean, that could get us towards our 200 lessons of war. So, I mean, that would be nice. For 200 political power, we could add in... Oh, yeah, the Northern School. Infantry attack and defense, absolutely. And artillery attack? Oh, that sounds fantastic to me. So, yes, I will definitely take it. And you guys push in like so. Now that they are completely encircled, you guys are being killed. So this encirclement and this encirclement, delete both of those. Any other troops should be deploying more northwards. Liberia's going to war in France. You know what, Liberia? That's why I respect you. You're a risk taker. That you know, you gotta be a risk taker sometimes, right? And that's why we love you. That's why we love you, Liberia. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you more and more every day. 12 divisions on this line? No, that is very silly. Do not be. There are not 12 divisions on that front line. Be actually serious for a second, okay? Because you will get cleaned up in just a moment. Germany's going to warn Denmark. You could actually see Denmark go socialist. It's a rarity, but I mean, it is possible. What if we move in like this direction? Because I mean, they don't have supplies from Taiyuan. Well, I mean, they have some, but if we can take Taiyuan, then there really should be no supplies left for our enemy here. Move in like so. That's going to be another major defeat for the Fattian government. Very, very embarrassing for you, I would say. And we're at, what, 100,000 men dead? We're currently at 20k. These are very, very, very reasonable trades. $89. Can you please actually die? Do we have air superiority? Maybe I do want actually to take those 50 German planes. Again, it's not like it's crazy. Could be nice. More support we don't need. Agricultural reforms not finished yet, but that's okay. The second Zeldin's been assassinated. The Denmark did go socialist. And well, they've gone for the hybrid regime. And Japan shows her true face. The Fattian government has fallen. The old marshal has been assassinated by a group of thugs whose loyalty to the country is as devoid as their honor. Now Tokyo rules the northern China plains through the protectorate in Beijing. Naturally, Japan's blatant takeover of northern China has stirred incredible outrage among the people. Many within our government now believe that the Japanese people must be dealt with, and now. The Japanese problem must be dealt with, and now. Should we wait any longer? They argue Yang Yuting will consolidate his gains. Attack now, while the Yang regime is disorganized. It is our best chance to evict the Japanese and free China once and for all. On the other hand, our enemies are formidable. Cautious voices within our government urge patient military buildup to ensure final victory. Do they get a penalty for Reform military police is actually still a penalty. Army purges. They've purged their army in the middle of the war. Holy. My goodness. How many? 17 to 33. Again, Germany is allied with us. But it does... Okay, so that means the Yellow Army, your job switched, okay? Your job is now port defense. That is your... Oh yeah, there's actually actively Japanese troops bordering us. So we need you to go there now. After that, we're going to need... you guys are going to need to... port defense. Like, immediately. This is now... where we're in a situation where I'm not happy to be in. Yeah, 2 bonuses. You know what? I will take both of those. Because I think it's necessary. We're looking good on you. I think we're fine on all of this. I do need more rifles. The extra military factory almost finished. Is there any weapons we can buy? 2,000 rifle from Bulgaria. Sure. Let's see. If I had to buy the maximum, do I do that in 5 deliveries? It seems maybe like a little wasteful, but I think it does make sense. Police crackdown. Not what we're looking for. You know what? Sure. I guess we'll spend we need to spend the political power on something. Sure. Let's exert heroism. And for you, get proficiency gain going up. Oh, we have another one. Research bonus factory output 5%. Seems significantly better. We'll ignore you for now. And we're missing 4 infantry equipment, which honestly is not that big of a deal to me. But I will say that now that Japan has joined into the war, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So if you have enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not enjoying, throw a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.